Kids, this isn't the story about how I met your mother, but another more interesting one. This is the story about how I met your ice storm.
There's an incoming ice storm that is expected to hit Mississauga tomorrow. There has been a turn in temperature and there is now a lot of freezing rain, cold air near the ground, and moisture, which indicates that this disaster is going to hit soon. To be prepared, listen to radio stations, watch the news, check the Canadian government's website, find a second shelter that you'll be safe in if your house does get destroyed, and stockpile on food and dress appropriately. I recommend getting your house checked ASAP to see if everything in your home is okay to take on the severe ice storm.
Hey Ted, are you ready to surf tomorrow?
Barney, there's an incoming ice storm coming tomorrow. I don't think I can come.
Listen Ted, do you even know how ice storms are formed? Ice storm is formed when the cloud vapor condenses and releases snow. There's a layer of warm air that will melt the snow to turn into rain. With the warm air comes a layer of cold air under the warm air. This cold air freezes the rain on the surface of the ground, creating a glaze of ice. Dude, this ice storm is nothing. It's legit the same thing as a glaze of frosting on a Tim Hortons donut. You won't die or anything. Just come tomorrow. Alright, Ted. Blame it on me, but I'm sure nothing's gonna happen.
Fine, but listen, Barney. If I get affected by this ice storm, and if I lose any body parts that I need the most, I'm gonna blame it on you and call you Swarm, wait for it, Lee, for the rest of your life. If anything, we'll be affected the most in Canada since we're in Ontario, which, if you may recall, suffered a pretty bad ice storm in 1998, along with Quebec and parts of Northern America. Never mind that. Basically, everywhere that rains and goes through below freezing temperatures in Canada can have ice storms.
Alright, Ted. Blame it on me, but I'm sure nothing's gonna happen.
Here's a representation of how this ice storm has formed and why such a disaster is occurring in Ontario. This shows a map of North America, and this ice storm formed in the southern region of the United States, with the moisture feeding the storm originating from the Gulf of Mexico. As usual, Mississauga and other parts of southern Ontario are the snow end of this ice storm.
Jeez, all this ice storm stuff is confusing me. I should just hit up Robin to get more information. Hey Robin, I'm gonna go to the mall tomorrow.
Please don't remind me of my Robin Glitter days in America.
Oops.
Please stop. Anyways, what do you need?
Robin, so you know that tomorrow there's an ice storm?
You're such a wuss. The government of Canada has your back, dude. You won't lose your precious water or anything. But if you really want to know, then I guess I can name you winners. The government already knows that from past experiences, there was not strong hydro towers, electricity lines, and telephone lines, which was very hard to live without for such a long period of time. They tried to provide strong ones to lessen the effect that the ice has on power and homes, and they would definitely provide people with the right information for disasters like this, such as what to do, how to prepare, how to gather enough money for the future replacement of damage, and they have enough experts monitoring the ice storm to see when the ice storm is coming and how hard it is going to hit.
Okay, thank you, Robin. Okay, thank you, Marshall. I'm glad I'm with Goliath National Insurance Agency. Glad you guys cover some damages for this ice storm for your insurance plan. You can come by? Okay, great. Thanks, Lily. See you then.
I'll just check your roof and see if you have any cracks in your house, okay?
Okay. Everything is so white. Whoa, there's a fallen tree and a bunch of fallen power lines. I definitely can't go tomorrow. It wouldn't be safe to drive because the ice would make the road slippery, and more trees or power lines would fall down and obstruct the roads.
Barney, how did you get here? You know how dangerous it is out there?
Dude, I'm just awesome. I just got here by a dog sled driven by Michelle Obama. It was...
Legend.
No, Ted, no. It was rather cold and painful.
Why are you even here?
Oh, I'm here because your house is our second shelter. It was in my safety booklet for natural disasters. I always like to prepare. By the way, I want to listen to the radio station. Do you have batteries?
Of course I do. Unfortunately, 5 people have already died, including the father of the well-known con artist, Barney Stanson.
this is just one of the risks of an ice storm. You might also see that communication systems have gone offline, the infrastructure used for water and electricity have been damaged, and that in our specific landform region, you see broken branches on roads and sidewalks of evergreen trees.
No, not Bob Barker. Bob, why? Oh, Bob, this son of a Grinch ice storm.
We'll be fine here, I guess, in my humble crib, but only for a few days. The emergency responders will come. During a previous ice storm, emergency responders as well as hydro and forestry crews came from other parts of Canada and the US. In a matter of time, the roads will be clear and will be safe to go. I also heard that this other group called the Ontario Ice Storm Association Assistance Program that helps people financially, we'd be safe if we contact them.
Yeah, and there's even the regional municipality of Halton, dude. Apparently they helped over 500,000 people in Ontario after the huge ice storm in 2013.
Don't worry, I talked to my insurer yesterday and she told me a bunch of stuff about what's covered from this storm. Most of the time, broken windows during ice storms are covered. Well, mine are. And if we ever run out of food because it's spoiled, insurance will pay for it, but my deductible was $500, so I guess I would be paying some more. Dude, even if my neighbor's tree fell on my property, the insurers will take care of it. I'm 100% sure.
Oh no, what if my insurance premiums go up? I need to contact my insurance company right now.
Chill. A lot of people are suspecting the premiums to rise after a storm like this, but we never know. People examined the premium after the storm in 1998 and it didn't even rise. Anyways, I really feel like going to the grocery store and buy some more food. I'm starving.
Oh, I wish you can go, but food from these businesses are probably spoiled. It sucks. They'll lose thousands of dollars, and most likely none of this would be covered for them. Even after all this, they would have to rebuy everything that they lost. But hey, at least I got a Chinese cousin with an offshore account with 50 billion pesos in it. I could just lend both of you some of that cash and give some to other people in need.
Damn, Barney.
That was far from one of the best days of my life. Barney's dad died. We didn't go to the mall, but at least I'm still alive and here today with you and your mother. And that, kids, is how I met your ice storm.